Why, hello. So I sit here and I listen to Donald Trump and his explanation why he failed at coming up with a new healthcare plan that is going to be acceptable for the American people. And I got some different thoughts on that. It's kind of a disappointment, and even though I voted Republican most all my life, except for this particular election, I just don't like this guy. Um, it doesn't mean that I can't learn to support him as my commander in chief. However, right out of the gate, I mean, within 3 months you get whipped. You can't come up with something a little bit better. And I'm just kind of, my first thought was, okay, step back, take a different approach. There's multiple ways to handle this thing. And I kind of think what he should do is he should probably take the particular healthcare plan that's in place and just start going through it, updating it, fixing it. And I don't know. I'm not an expert on Obamacare. It's not very impressive. And I know everybody out there, especially if you've been paying health insurance over the last 10, 15, 20 years, and to see the premiums, I think in 1996 I was paying, I don't remember, $250 a month, something like that. And seems like those premiums stayed about that depending on, the employer that you worked for. At one time, my spouse had a union job and we didn't pay anything. They covered the whole cost. We had a small deductible. I mean, it seemed like a lot, but in what we're looking at today, it really wasn't bad. But when you look at what has taken place since the Affordable Health Care Act has been enacted, unbelievable. In just 8 years, it's now a good deal if that family of four is paying $500 a month premium to their employers just for Obamacare, or just to get health insurance. The cost of the health insurance it's really out of control. And I don't think that President Obama thought that the premiums were going to double in his in his tenure of being president. I truly think he thought the premiums would go down for most people. He immediately thought that this is going to be a successful thing. A lot of people's been critical of it. I think it's a bunch of crap, but I also recognize there's a lot of good things that he probably got in there. There's probably way more bullshit than there is good stuff. But, you look at any kind of application that you get on your phone, things that we use every single day. It doesn't matter what it has to do with. It's whether if it's providing a service for you, or recommending trades, or placing your orders online. Every application, you look back, they don't just roll out the first one and let her fly. They're continually modifying and upgrading and making it better, and fixing the things that just don't work right. What's the difference? Okay, Obamacare doesn't work. Well, let's not just give up. Why don't you just take another approach, and let's break the 22,000 pages down, and let's go through it section by section and try to make it as best we can. And if there's a lot of junk in there, get rid of it. Don't make it so that people can sue for such crap reasons. I don't know. It's just frustrating. Um, right now, I'm not feeling very proud to be a Republican. It's actually kind of embarrassing. At the same time, I also see Donald Trump. He appears to be serious. He appears to be sincere. I haven't. I don't watch his news very often, mostly because I just don't like the feeling that I get from it, and I don't think that he is saying derogatory stuff to female staffers or anything like that, because that would be totally unacceptable. So I'm pretty pleased with that he's grown up in the respect of, the things that he says in regards to other people. And who knows, maybe all that was just a ruse to kind of get over on the public, because he's a celebrity. His job is to sell interest, and to hear someone, I don't know, just the way he is, being a jerk, people like that stuff. I mean, I was never really a big follower of his stuff. I don't think I've ever really watched The Apprentice. I don't even think I've watched a whole episode through the whole thing. So I can't say. I'm not a big TV guy. I just got a lot of other things that I might choose to do with my time. Although I like YouTube, but I can pick and choose what I want to watch. Or if I want to turn that shit off, I can just do it and not, you know. But, I don't know. What the hell are we going to do? What's going to happen? I'm not so concerned about myself, but I see that he talks about it imploding. What about the people that are just like me that it's going to implode on, and it's going to ruin their life? People are going to die because this healthcare plan's going to fail them. They're not going to be able to get the help they need, or the treatment, or the care. So, what is he doing? Yeah, he's turning his back on us. The people he wants to take care of, he's turning his back. And I don't know. Maybe this would be something good for Barack to do. I mean, I think he's got a lot of passion. People certainly respect him. I was never a big fan of Mr. Obama's, but at the same time, he did a lot of good things in my book. The two things that I will praise him for, and I know it wouldn't have got done under a GOP president, is number one, he saved American manufacturing. Now, that is, to me, that's huge. Now, I don't think I would have gave the cash for clunkers to every import. No, I would have done it for the 2 car companies that he bought. I mean, that still pisses me off when I think about that cash for clunkers program, and all the, the cars that we put in the scrap yards, because, that the government paid for. And the biggest beneficiaries were some of these imports in big trucks, which is fine, but gosh, he bought Dodge and he bought Chevy. If you're going to be buying cars, dumbass, you freaking buy the cars that you for your own companies. What a nut job. And then this whole crap with the banks, getting their bailout, and then everybody gets bonuses. I don't know. I missed the crack boat on that one. Anyway, get me off on a tangent. So the bottom line is, maybe Mr. Obama could, maybe his next phase maybe he could kind of get in and start doing some changes, or trying to get some stuff fixed. Doesn't have to be him. It can be anybody. Any of those jokers, and that's what they all are, is jokers. Democrat, Republican. It doesn't matter. They're all jerk offs. I don't think hardly any of them are worthy of the job. They certainly do not deserve a lifetime pension plan paid for by you and me, especially all the crap that they do and all those idiots from years gone. Good Lord. Anyway, I wish you all good luck. And I don't know. Take the time and appreciate all the other things that are around you. Maybe don't listen to politics. Maybe just focus on all the good things, what it is that you can do to make your community, your environment, a much better, happier one. Anyway, take care. Good luck.